you spend the whole day on the computer, Dad?
Let's come over here and find out. Come on. Here. Sometimes there's not so good people in this world, and it's Daddy's job to find out before they do bad things.
What kind of bad things?
Well, they hurt innocent people. You know, sometimes it's because they don't like other people thinking differently than they do.
How do you find them using a computer?
They're on the other side of the world, honey. And even though they're far away, they can still do us harm. But from my computer here, see, sometimes I get lucky and see what they plan on doing before they do it. Does that make sense? Here, you give it a try. You see, when they send messages, it's coded. But if we're lucky, we can get those messages and hopefully we can decode them. When we get on the computer like this, we can intercept their messages.
John O'Brien, I'm arresting you for national treason.
You and I both know this is bogus. You get what you want, Borton, huh? What's going to happen to my daughter?
Oh, I'm afraid there's no room for her where you're going, John. That's what social services is for. Don't worry. I'm sure she'll be in good hands.
You promise! Michael!
My mother, she always told me, don't do internet dating, but it's not that bad. You know, sure, I've been on some not so great dates, but everyone has. You know, and I got the chance to meet you. I know no one is talking about marriage or anything, but you never know where this could go. I mean, you know, I feel like we're on the same page. There's just something there between us. Every great relationship starts with a great first date. I've always said that.
You know what, I'm gonna run to the ladies' room really fast.
Yeah, sure.
Because the man I love to touch really does much than be a storm and wash away. Cause the man I dreamt I had, well, you see, I drove away.
Who knows what this could lead to? It's how all great relationships start. Are you kidding me?
Good morning, Popeye.
Hey, Popeye.
Good morning.
Oh, man, I'm happy to be home. You ready for a little treat? I was gone a long time. Popeye, you know you're always my main guy, right? I mean, this was definitely not the one. All he did was blab and blab about his mundane life. He's still my main man.
Still my main man.
I mean, who wants a guy who can't keep his mouth shut? Just like a clear sign that he's only into himself. And he lived at home with his mom. Kind of like you, Popeye. I have you anyway. What more do I need? Just you and me.
Just you. You and me.
That's right. 2 birds in a cage, huh? Seriously? No, payment not received. Come on, guys. You spend trillions of dollars on national security, and I do a better job from my laptop. $20K for the find. Now. All right, Popeye. Time to find out what the bad guys on the other side of the world are chatting about.
Date from hell.
Yeah, you got that right. What do you think? Where should we start today, huh? Got any wisdom for me? You are the older, wiser one after all. What is that? That's strange.
Hey, Papa.
Turn your music down.
Yeah. What's up, lady?
I came across something. I can't seem to decrypt it.
It's an infrastructure I haven't seen before.
How'd you find it?
Kind of just right in front of me. The data with that level of encryption.
Encryption shouldn't just be sitting there. And they purposefully hid it in plain sight.
Okay, send me the string. I don't know, Laura. It looks to me like a random anomaly.
Yeah, and that's what they wanted to
Look like, but look at the subcoding.
Whoa.
right?
I mean, that's not an anomaly, and I couldn't program like that if I wanted to.
Yeah, the coding is unverified. Maybe go through the backbone?
I tried that. Hold on. I got an idea. Okay. Here we go. I'm getting a couple pieces. Are you seeing any of this?
It's a phantom communication interface. Basically a dark web chat room.
4 parties speaking back and forth. Assassination, August 9th, 5 p.m. Strategically placed sniper. But who is the target? More importantly, who is behind this?
Well, let me dig into the encryption. I might recognize the coding. Whoa, Laura, this looks identical to NSA encryption. Log out? Well, it's none of our business. We didn't see a thing.
Whoa, you think this is homegrown?
Okay. Did you hear me? I said NSA. The people we work for? No, I say log out now. We did not see any of this. Forget the payday.
Okay, how do we
Just log out. Someone's life is at stake here. Plus, what does it matter anyway? We're ghosts, you and I.
Who are they gonna come after? If we log out now, we are
Signing someone's death certificate. How are you gonna live with that?
I don't know, Laura. This is way too deep. The footprint looks just like the NSA, and if not, then that's definitely where they were trained, and that scares me more. Logging off.
Who are you? Who are you planning on killing? You're getting on my terminal.
Gone caveman on us, sir. Full blackout.
How much data's been compromised?
Hard to tell, sir, but I only see hits on a single communication string.
Hits? Did you say hits? Does that mean there's someone else involved?
Appears another party may have accessed the data. I'll dig deeper.
What did you get on him before blackout?
Not much, sir. The level of infrastructure shows that this is a pro at work.
How does someone access our encrypted and supposedly private communication?
Probably an independent contractor working for NSA. They spend their whole day scouring the web looking for national security threats. Anything that's encrypted or out of the ordinary, and they intercept communications that way. Probably how he found us.
During the communication, I planted a Trojan on his system. If he comes back to life at any point, the system will notify me, and I'll be able to get a lock on him.
Don't you think he'll know we're there?
To be seen.
To be seen is not good enough. Get it done. Find him at any cost.
Someone hacked into my system last night.
Wait, what do you mean someone hacked into your system? How's that even possible?
Yeah, exactly. I think I've been compromised.
Well, not necessarily. There's nothing to compromise. You don't exist. What do they want?
They want their data back.
But we don't have their data. So we're fine.
I made a copy, Chad.
What? Are you nuts? I told you to stay away. Get rid of it, right now.
What? No way. It's the only leverage I have.
Are you in your interface? They probably planted a Trojan. Log off.
Don't you think I thought of that? Listen, I can't just walk away from this. An innocent man is gonna get killed.
We know nothing. How do you know he's an innocent man?
We've been doing this a long time. When was the last time you saw this much secrecy to kill a guilty man?
Good point.
Look, we have to do something.
We don't know who's behind this or even who the target is. You'll need more information before you can do anything.
That's why I need your help.
Are you nuts? I told you to stay away. What makes you think I'd get myself more involved?
Because they don't know you exist.
As far as they know, only one person has seen this.
If this is as serious as it
Seems,
seems,
then let them track me.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
Thank you. All right. I gotta go. I'm gonna be in touch, okay?
Hey, watch your back, Popeye.
We don't know how big these people are.
I'm about to find out.
This is it. It's probably wiped clean. I'll take it in anyway. We just missed him, sir. He left us a taunting message.
I want you to tap into everything and anything in the vicinity. Every video feed, store cameras, ATMs, damn GoPros from bicycles riding by. And check if there's a satellite feed on the area at the time.
Already underway.
So now you're taunting us. Rewind and play it back. That's him. Look at the body language. Do we have any other angles on his face?
Nothing, sir. It's the back alley, so this is the single angle we have there.
Zoom in on the tags and run them.
I've got a name and an address, sir.
Good. Send Porter over. Your first mistake.
Hey, Banjo.
Hey, what's cooking? Good looking?
It's been a while. Look, I need to fly under the radar. Like, really under the radar.
What do you have in mind?
I'm thinking hardwire IP scramblers. I don't know. What do you got?
Got you covered.
Late afternoon, Popeye.
It's late afternoon, Popeye.
Okay. All right.
Good morning.
How about good afternoon?
Good afternoon.
It's more like it.
With this being an election year, more pressure has been put on the candidates to take a firm stance on their position. Congresswoman Boyle is no exception. Known as a strong and vocal supporter of the Telecommunications Security and Privacy Act, she is expected to become even more outspoken on the matter.
See, find me now.
Starting with her first press conference on August 9th at 5 p.m. Now, the Congresswoman has strongly opposed the Mass Surveillance Society, which she claims is created by organizations like the NSA. Business to be exactly that, as well as her stance on protecting the digital privacy rights of American citizens. Although she does have a lot of supporters, several state legislators are opposed to her opinion, claiming that such tactics are in fact necessary to ensure national security. As updates continue to happen, we'll bring them to you right here.
Congresswoman Boyle. She's That's your target? Husky. Okay, so let's cross-reference you, Congresswoman Boyle, and see what comes up. And there you are. Major Michael Borden, former U.S. Army major, went by the nickname the Husky. Transferred to the NSA, promoted to deputy head. Relieved from duty by Congresswoman Boyle 3 years ago. And there it is. Why do you want to assassinate her 3 years later?
We have the wrong house.
Witty. Put keyword surveillance on all media. Anyone who does press leaks. Phones, emails, you name it. I want it tapped and it gets into our hands before theirs. That's his game, we'll beat him to it.
Chad, I got it. The target is Dominique Boyle, the congresswoman. She has a huge press conference August 9th.
The same date we saw in the message.
Well, that doesn't mean a thing. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff happening on August 9th. What makes you think it's her that they're going after?
Because I found the man that's behind it. His name is Michael Borden. He's the former head of the NSA. I ran a cross-reference between their two names, and guess what came up?
Dominique Boyle is the woman who lobbied to get him out of the NSA.
Then we get a message from Michael Borden detailing an assassination on the woman who destroyed his life the same day she has a huge public rally. I mean, I don't think that's a coincidence, do you?
Why is he even doing all this?
I mean, I think he's just a renegade who thinks he can save America single-handedly.
Okay, so you have more information. Now what? We still can't take it to any of the government agencies. For all we know, the rabbit hole goes much deeper than you realize. How can you trust anybody?
If we take this public...
I don't know, I think that's the only way to save her.
No, you still don't have enough. You put that online and it will be treated like some asinine conspiracy theory. There's no evidence. All you have is a random intercepted communication, and that in itself will be discredited.
Well, then we need to find out more about this Borden guy. Once we have that, we can go public.
And why are you asking me to find this?
Chad, come on. With everything I've done for you, you owe me this. Plus, I think I have a journalist I can reach out to.
Sure that's a good idea?
She's real anti-government. She can't be paid off. I think she's safe.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know if I find something.
Be careful.
Hey, do you have anything else in this Husky character before I write my eulogy?
No, that's all for now. Harper.
Hey, I got something for you.
Well, hey, stranger. What do you have for me? Probably the biggest yet. I hope so. You've been silent for a while. Well, I've been busy. Now, why do I have trouble believing that? Busy normally means that you're calling me with leads.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot going on.
Other stuff usually refers to boys. You've been holding out on me?
Not now, Jane. I don't have a lot of time.
All right. Spill the beans.
subject?
Target is in place. No activity.
Copy that. Maintain visual. Alpha 1, status update.
No change. She's still on the bridge. We have a male subject approaching. Maintaining visual.
Keep eyes on him.
Heading towards the subject. No transaction made. He's clean. Female subject approaching at 9 o'clock.
Maintain visual.
Female subject now on the bridge.
Give me satellite feed. So what do you have for me? I hope this picnic in the park is worth my time. Isn't it always?
Communication established.
This is it, folks. We're on. It's not ready for publication yet. Still need you to find out who these people are.
Come on, you know better than that. Don't bring it to me unless it's ready. And since when do I do the digging for you? You do the digging, and you bring me the intel. I have my own leads I'm working on right now. Not as good as this. Trust me, this is worth your time. All right. What are we dealing with? High-profile assassination? How high-profile? Congresswoman Boyle? Who's behind it?
That's where you come in. I need your resources on this. It's a massive conspiracy, and I can't figure out why.
Look, they cut my budgets recently. How much do you want for the lead? This one's free of charge since you're doing the digging here. I think I was compromised already. There's people after me. After you? What the hell have you gotten me into?
I can't let this woman get killed.
We have to take this public. It is the only way to save her. You've compiled all the data you need. It's decoded for you. All you have to do is connect the dots. How much trouble is that going to get me into? I don't know. Well, you know what they say. Live by the pen, die by the gun. Give me a couple days, get back in touch.
I've got her in my sights. Clean shot. How shall I proceed? I'm about to lose her. It's now or never. 5 more seconds and she's gone.
Too public. Let her walk. We've closed in, so it won't be long now.
We only have seconds now. All right. I'm leaving right now. You can either come with me or be left behind. Your choice. I'm sure you now realize what kind of danger you're in.
Really? What in God's name made you think that?
How much of their data do you have?
See, how do you know anything about the data? Who are you? You work with them, right?
I just saved you, didn't I? Trust me, they're the last people I would work with.
I have people at my house somehow, God knows how, firing guns at me, trying to kill me, and I'm supposed to just trust you? What were you doing there anyway? How did you even get in my house?
I know what I'm about to tell you is going to be really hard for you to understand given everything that you've been through, but I need you to believe me, and I'm not going to beat around the bush. Your father sent me. I've worked with him for a long time, and he's explained everything to me, okay? And he expected that you might react this way. That's why he told me he would need to speak to you himself.
What are you talking about? My father killed himself 20 years ago. What are you doing? What is this?
Well, hey, it's just a phone, okay? Look at me. I will not hurt you. Look, I have guns. See? Here, take it. Go ahead. There's a live round in there. You can point that at me if it makes you feel more comfortable, but just please let me make this phone call. It's just one phone call. If you're not happy, you can do whatever you want. Understand? Yeah, I have her with me, sir. She's fine. Okay. Well, you have the gun. Use your other hand to take the phone. Just listen to what he has to say.
I've been waiting for this day for a very long time, Laura. I'm sorry it had to happen this way. I know this is going to be difficult. I don't even know where to start. You just have to believe me.
Believe what? That you're my dad, resurrected from the dead?
We both know I have your data. Just let's stop this and tell me what you want.
One morning when you were 8 years old, you walked downstairs from your bedroom in your pink and purple pajamas, and you had your favorite stuffed animal in your hands. You walked right up to me. You gently placed him on the counter, and his left ear was missing. You looked me square in the eye, and you said, "Daddy, I need you to make a bowl of your special chicken noodle soup for Cuddles." Do you remember? Do you remember why you asked me?
Why? Why didn't you come get me? How could you be smart enough to get away from them and not smart enough to find me? How could you let me live for 20 years thinking you killed yourself? You know, I never got married. I never had kids. I never even let myself have a friend. My closest friend is a parrot, Dad. I never let anybody in. Because everybody left me.
I didn't have a choice, Laura. I did the best thing I could. I knew if they believed me dead, only then would they stop. That's why I went into hiding after escaping.
You chose your freedom over me.
No, I picked you over my freedom. God, if they knew I was alive, they would have come to you to get to me, and no way could I live a life on the run with you. You didn't deserve that.
I didn't deserve that. But I deserve to live without a mother and father. To go from foster home to foster home, thinking there's no one on this earth I can trust. That's what I deserved. To just be alone.
No, you were never alone. I may not have been there in person, but I watched over you from afar. I always kept an eye on you, baby. When I discovered that you followed me in my footsteps, it scared the living hell out of me. But I also knew that the only reason you followed in my footsteps was because you were just like me. Look, I need you to trust me on this one, Sweet Pea. Please. The man who's with you, he's a serviceman, and he's well trained. I trust him deeply, and I need you to trust him. He's going to bring you to me. They won't be able to track you where I am. At least that'll buy us some time. Also, you make sure you stay completely off the radar. This phone call in itself is a risk, so I'll be disconnecting now, okay? I love you, Laura. I'll be seeing you soon.
Clearly know a lot about me. Where I live, my name. You gonna tell me your name?
Clarence.
Clarence. Wow. I don't think I've ever met a Clarence. It's very old-fashioned.
It was my grandfather's name.
Sounds like it's from a book or something. How long have you been working for my dad?
About 10 years now. He saved my life when he didn't have to. I'm deeply indebted to him.
He probably chose to do that. You don't owe him anything.
I know. He's a unique man, your father. The way he got away from them and managed to make them believe he killed himself. He's brilliant. You'll understand more when you meet him. So, what's your story? You know, tell me about you.
Come on, I think you probably know my story, right?
Guilty as charged. But I don't know everything. I don't know about your personal life.
I have a boyfriend. His name's Popeye.
Popeye?
Don't laugh. He's a really tough guy.
No. I wasn't making fun. It's just, it's this weird...
Oh, Popeye is a weird name?
It's a unique name, let's say.
Okay. Well, he's a parrot, so. Look, we all need friends, right? So, what does my dad have planned for us when we get there?
Not a clue. I trust your father's decision, so I just do as he says. And right now, he asked me to bring you to him, so that's the job.
Glad to know I'm in the job.
Hi, 2 rooms, please.
What, you guys having a fight or something?
No, we're not together.
Well, you should be. You should make a cute couple. All I got's a single room, folks. Might have to hunker down together.
What about a room with 2 beds?
Nope. Just a queen.
You can have the bed.
Dribbles around 2 guards before passing it to the court.
Thank you, John. This just in. Another high-profile death in West Hollywood, and unfortunately very close to home. Fellow journalist Jane Harper. Thanks to an anonymous tip, the lead investigative journalist of SCAL News 9, Jane Harper, was found deceased this morning, sitting in her vehicle, parked in her garage. No foul play is suspected at this point, and this is currently being deemed a suicide. A few empty prescription medication bottles were found in the passenger seat beside her. Jane Harper had a prominent career as a journalist with the network, and she leaves behind her husband, Matt Harper, and young son, James.
Where are you going?
She will be doing...
I gotta get some fresh air.
The vigil will be held this week.
Yes?
Chad. Hey, it's me.
Where the hell have you been?
I don't have long.
Things have gotten really out of control.
What are you talking about? Change of heart?
No, not a change of heart.
You were right. This is way more dangerous than I thought. Look, I'm sorry I dragged you into this. You're the only person I can trust right now.
You know I'm with you, Popeye. Just tell me what's happening and I'll do whatever I can.
Somebody tried to kill me today.
What? How?
I don't know. They found me. They found my house. And then minutes ago, I find out Jane Harper is dead. I literally gave her the data this morning, and then they find her dead in her garage this afternoon. They're calling it a suicide. I find that really hard to believe.
I don't know how they could have found you. What are you going to do? Where are you now?
Look, I don't have any internet access where I am.
I need you to send them a message from me.
Tell them I'm willing to make a trade, but they have to leave me alone. And I have floater copies out there, so if anything happens to me, it gets leaked. Okay, look, I gotta go. Thank you.
Good job, kid.
Incoming call, sir.
What do you have?
We have a location, sir. Roadside pit stop, 2 hours from LA.
I'll forward the coordinates.
Send Porter.
She said she's willing to do a trade. She mentioned she had photocopies.
Well, that could be a problem.
What should I do with the kid?
Keep him alive for now. You might need him again.
You dodged the bullet. Keep typing.
I have her.
Are you sure?
Yes, definitely.
Don't make a move. I need to know where she's headed. Stay on her.
Copy that.
He meant it when he said he was in hiding.
It's about as off the grid as it gets.
What do I do now?
You don't waste another second.
It's really beautiful here.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? How you feeling about everything?
Scared. An entire rogue agency after me. Firing guns in my house.
No, not that. This.
Oh, I don't know. trying to process it, I guess. Just let me think you were dead for 20 years. I don't know what to think. Confused? I guess it's gonna take a little getting used to.
Yeah, definitely. Took a lot of getting used to. I always doubted whether I made the right decision, Laura. But having you right here, beside me, it's all this happening. Makes it, all this stuff, it's unimportant.
What do you even mean by that?
It means that I'd rather have you by my side, even if the whole world is after us. The group of people that are after you are called the Agency. It's the same group of people that were after me, for different reasons, 20 years ago. How much do you know about the Agency?
More than I'd like to. I know that the man behind them is called Michael Borden. I know his backstory. I know that it was 20 years ago. But I remember him. You know I'm your daughter.
No, not yet. Let's keep it that way for as long as we can, but he's sure to connect the dots eventually.
What about your suicide story? You buy that?
Yeah. But that could change any time. And when I escaped, had I not done that, they would have never stopped coming after me.
Look, I'm sorry, Dad.
There's nothing to be sorry about. It's not your fault. You know that, right? I went under the radar to protect you. I thought I was the best thing for you.
You were the best thing for me, Dad. Not leaving me alone for 20 years. I don't think you know what that felt like.
Yeah. I think I do.
What are we supposed to do now?
Now we put an end to all this. We start anew, right? Deal? Thank you. That's all I'll need, so you're relieved.
If it's all right with you, I'd like to stay and help, sir.
No, yeah, we had a deal and I'm sticking to it. You bring it to me, you're free to go. I'll take it from here.
I know we had a deal, but this isn't just about our deal, sir.
Okay. I got something to show you.
Oh, wow. You've definitely kept up with the ages. Very different than the dial-up modem I remember you having.
I've built a setup that is probably beyond that of major government agencies. I have access to everything and anything, yet I remain completely untraceable. Even to Borden.
It's impressive. So why are you showing me this?
Because this is the New Age front line. We're going to fight this battle from here.
She's holed up in some remote cabin with a male subject, mid-50s.
Have you seen him before?
No, I haven't. Images should be on the server now.
Pause. Zoom in and enhance.
I'll run a facial recognition on him, sir.
No. That won't be necessary.
It really is calm here.
Yeah, but sometimes I miss the hustle and bustle of the city, you know, the guy honking his horn all night or somebody blasting their music.
So what's the real story with Michael Borden?
The only people that really know Michael Borden are the ones that are on the receiving end of his ugly side.
How does somebody stop him?
Well, clearly I have not been able to do so.
The most efficient way to kill a snake is to cut it at the head.
Yeah, what if there's a much bigger snake buried behind the smaller snake in front of you? Then what? Come on, guys. This is so much bigger than him. I mean, he's just a small piece of a bigger equation. Borden has access to the most secure intelligence databases in America. Nobody knows he does. I mean, he has an unlimited budget to do as he pleases. Where do you think this financing comes from? It comes from people in higher places that in no way, shape, or form will allow Congresswoman Boyle to get elected.
How can one woman have this much power? I mean, don't you think it's a little extreme to assassinate her?
You know, just by being in Congress, she severely restricted them. The rest of them are set in their old ways. See, look, she's the only one up to date. The public, they already know their privacy is a thing of the past. Their phone calls, their emails, their web surfing history. But she is capable of exposing their practices.
Yeah, I get all that, but why Borden?
Why not hire a guy who hates your enemies more than you do? Congresswoman Boyle took him out of the NSA. You want her gone? Who better than Borden?
So, what, we roll over and let ourselves get killed in the name of fear?
What I'm saying is, you got to know your enemy in order to defeat him.
Look, they fear Boyle because she learned how to use the media and technology to empower herself more than the people that she's up against. That's the only way we're gonna fight this thing.
Didn't you already try that? With the journalist? And look what happened to her. They killed her the same day that you talked to her. And to top it off, they made it look like a suicide.
That's because I didn't realize what I was up against. I just have to do it better this time.
Even if you managed to get a leak out there, right? They would have it deleted almost immediately.
Okay, and so what, Clarence? So what do you want to do? You want to just let this woman get killed? By the way, neither of us are asking for you to stick around.
Apparently you have no idea why I'm sticking around.
Hey guys, look, I agree with Laura. You know, we've been on the run for far too long. At least I have, and this ends here. If we can get the word out to the public, they join forces, take on the battle from there. We're just taking the first step. The question is, how?
I know someone that can help us.
It's her.
Find out where the plans are.
How?
That's up to you. You know her. Figure it out.
Hey.
Hey, were you able to send that message?
Yeah, I did. But I haven't heard anything back yet, though.
Look, I think I found a way to take this thing public. We just have to do what Congresswoman Boyle's been doing. Look, I need one more thing from you, Chad.
And look, I know that I've explained the dangers of this to you already, so if you're not up for it, it's okay. All right. Look, I understand.
Honestly, it's probably better that way.
No. I'll help you. Okay. First, tell me, did you consider a DNS trace on the cross browser?
What? No.
Why? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm sorry I betrayed you, Laura. They found me. I was just trying to help.
Chad! 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 Chad!
What's going on? What's going on?
They killed him.
Killed who?
They killed him.
Wait, what are you talking about? Who did they kill? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What's going on?
I'm so scared.
Hey, look at me, it's okay. You're not alone anymore. Okay? We're here with you. I'm here with you. Okay? I really like you, Laura. Not here. Not like this. It's gonna be okay. I promise.
Our informant has no more information to give us.
Why? What are you talking about?
Let's just say he's been rendered useless.
What, did you kill him?
I had to. He was giving us up.
Damn it. What else did you get from him?
She's looking to go public with the information. I'm just not sure how.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you, finally. You sure are beautiful when you sleep.
How did you get in here?
Years of experience. Quite the alarm system your father has set up, though.
What did you do to him?
Where's the other one?
Other what?
Not what. Who? You know, the handsome chap you shacked up with at the motel the other night? Oh, well. That doesn't matter. It's not him I'm here for. I'm here for you. So, what was your plan? To come up to this cabin in the middle of nowhere and hide like nothing ever happened? You thought we wouldn't find you. Well, we've already found you quite a few times, Laura O'Brien. Or do you prefer Popeye? Yeah. The hacker friend of yours, Chad, he gave up everything. He gave you up, Laura. And who can you trust these days? Just when you thought he was your friend. But don't you worry. We made him pay for betraying you. You see? We're here to help you, Laura. Contrary to what you may believe, we are your friends, Laura. Everything we do for you. And people just like you. To help you. To keep you safe. Now, in exchange, why don't you help us out? You know, what we want is very simple. So, give us what we want, and you walk. No. If you don't give us what we want, we have no choice but to take it by force. And that's the last thing we want to do.
I know you're not letting me walk away from this.
Come on. Let's go. Now!
Dad.
Oh, baby. You okay?
I'm fine.
It's for you.
Good to finally speak with you, Laura. I'm all for a digital communication, but there's nothing like a good old-fashioned conversation, am I right? Oh, and say hello to Papa for me, will you?
Hugs and kisses. All these years, I thought he was dead.
Who knew? Quite the shocker, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, look, Laura, we've been playing this game for way too long, so I really need to get down to brass tacks here.
The status quo is obviously
Changed. So I see your offer, and I raise you a counteroffer, which is that you give us all the data, as well as any copies that have been floating around out there, and, well, let your father live.
But he stays with us for a little while.
This is not a negotiation, Laura.
I want you to think of him staying with us as sort of like, well, an insurance policy. Just so we feel comfortable that there's nothing floating around out there.
If a year goes by and something turns up, well, he dies.
Like I said, Laura, this is no longer a negotiation. You have 5 seconds to make a decision. Or I'll have my associates kill the both of you, and, well, that'll be the end of it. 5 seconds starts now. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Okay, all right. I'll give you what you want.
Damn glad you stayed, kid.
Porter! Porter! What the hell's going on there? Porter!
Your man is dead. And now that you've lost your leverage, there's a new deal on the table. I'll give you your data back, but you're gonna stay away from my family, you understand?
Hey, listen, Laura. We tried to work with you from day one.
I'll meet you at a location of my choosing. You need to be there in person and alone if you want your data back.
Laura.
I'll be in touch with a time and a place.
Are you out of your mind? What on earth do you think you're doing?
I have a plan.
Sure as hell better have one. Well. We've been here before, haven't we?
You know the drill, John.
I'm surprised you showed.
Just for you, O'Brien. What's it been? Over 20 years now? Wouldn't miss it for the world. Nice, quaint little spot you picked. Please, have a seat.
No, thanks. We're fine.
Have a seat. Here we are.
I thought the deal was to come alone.
Do you see anyone else here?
Guy on the bench hasn't turned a page since we got here. I'm sure there's others, right?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, does it, O'Brien? You didn't really expect me to come alone, did you?
No, but I thought you'd be a little more discreet.
Discreet? Discretion is for those who have something to hide. I, on the other hand, have been very transparent from day one. In particular about the things I want. Where is it, Laura? Or, John, I'm not quite sure who's running the show here. I really thought you'd do the talking.
You'll get what you want. But first I want assurances.
You're alive right now. That's your assurance. Remember, Laura, you stole from me. You threatened me.
And you are about to commit murder.
Oh, who said murder?
I know all about you, Michael Borden. I read the communications. I know that you are planning to assassinate Congresswoman Boyle on August 9th. All just so you can be free to spy on every human being in America. Just to satisfy your desires regardless of people's freedoms.
The only reason you can sit in this little park is because of what people like me do every single day.
You people, you're so kind to yourselves. There are a lot of other ways. You're just delusional.
Delusion.
The boards are going crazy. There's activity like I've never seen before.
What are you seeing?
I'm not quite sure, but all of these hacker cells are intensely active.
You're for thinking that I'm the enemy. When there are hundreds, thousands of people out here plotting to kill you at this very moment.
They don't even know you. When you're watching watching a movie at the theater.
When you're Christmas shopping with your 10-year-old kids when you're at the grocery store, buying your damn organic bananas and quinoa.
People losing their privacy in itself is a crime.
Oh, please spare me. You teach her this? Oh, I forgot you've been out of commission for a while. Privacy is an illusion, sweetheart. You want your liberties? Let me tell you a little story about your liberties, as you so like to call them.
Liberties come from people like me, doing anything and everything in their power to ensure that you can live in safety. And we will do it at any cost.
So what if a congresswoman dies? Well, then that's what it costs to keep you safe. I don't want to kill her, but I have to do it, and I will do it. And you know who I'm doing it for? For you! You and your dad! And your little parrot.
What is going on? Can we trace and disable?
How? There's no way that we could monitor all of this.
Guys, this is way bigger than you and I. Don't you understand this? There's nothing you can do to stop it.
I will check your emails when I please. I will check your social media feed when I please. I'll log into your online banking and get your account balance if I need to.
And what can you do about it? Nothing.
And that's why you framed me 20 years ago, right, Borden? You were trying to cover up your dirty tracks, and I caught wind of it, didn't I? But nobody gets in the way of your insanity.
That is correct. And that includes Congresswoman Boyle.
And on August 9th, at precisely 5 p.m., she will be assassinated. Sir, we've been compromised.
What? What do you mean we've been compromised?
Tables have turned, Borden. Why don't you pull out that cell phone and take a look at what we sent you? You've been streamed live to the entire world since you began speaking. We used your resources against you, Borden. All the cameras that you have on us right now, we tapped into your central system and transmitted it to the world. Oh. Can have this back. It's not much to hide anymore, I guess. After all, you said it. Privacy is an illusion, sweetheart.
Sir, you need to leave now. Sir, we've been compromised. Leave now.
You have no idea what you've done.
You're no better than them, Borden. No better than the people you think you're protecting us from. But you're the criminal!
First of all, I would like to thank all of you for coming here today. As I'm sure you are all aware, today's outcome was supposed to be much different. A group of individuals working independently from our government chose to take it upon themselves to decide what was best for our nation and its citizens. This would have resulted in a very tragic outcome, both for myself, for all of you in the audience, and for our country as a whole. But today, we will not be held prisoners. These people will all be brought to justice and held accountable for their heinous crimes. And alongside the people of this nation, in particular, one woman's actions are to thank for that. That woman's name is Laura O'Brien. That single woman embodies all of the values that we hold dear to our hearts as Americans